Sergio Ramos is undoubtedly one of the finest defenders the world has seen since the start of this century. The 34-year-old centre-back stands out among some of the elites of this beautiful game, such as Dani Alves, Fabio Cannavaro, Philipp Lahm, Carles Puyol, Alessandro Nesta, Cafuand Paolo Maldini with his goal-scoring ability. Ramos has won a total of 25 trophies for club and country until now, which includes a World Cup and a UEFA European Championship on the national front, while 5 La Liga titles and 4 UEFA Champions League trophies during his stay at the Santiago Bernabeu. The Spanish defender has scored 100 goals, making him the second highest goal-scoring defender after Fernando Hierro, 124, in the history of the Spanish club. But frankly speaking, Hierro didn't hold the defending line all the time after being given a role at the centre of the park on a few occasions. Apart from winning various personal accolades such as La Liga and UEFA Defender of the Season awards, Ramos brought the World Cup to Spain in 2010 and became the most capped player in the history of the Spanish national team. The former Sevilla player has some crucial match-winning goals to his name, especially on the bigger stage such as the Champions League. Ramos helped Real become the first team to win this European trophy a record 10th time by scoring the equalising goal in the dying moments against Atletico Madrid in Lisbon. But it looks like his time with the Spanish Giants might have come to an end after the defender refused to extend his contract with Real. If reports are to be believed, Ramos is expecting a new contract with better financial terms. Currently, he's earning around €13 million annually, but keeping in mind the current pandemic situation around the world, Real Madrid are not in an optimum financial condition to increase the wages. Los Blancos are rather looking to trim down the wage bill due to the ongoing financial crisis and don't want to take any gamble. Certain reports in the media state that Real may endure a stumbling €300 million shortfall this year due to the knock-on effect of the pandemic. Real are still hoping to tie a knot there with an extended contract to the classy defender, thinking that the players should understand the financial condition of the club due to the ongoing crisis with coronavirus around the world, but the contract situation with several players isn't working out well. It would be a shame if Ramos doesn't end his career at Madrid. Some would blame Real president Florentino Perez for extending the contracts of players like Casemiro and Dani Carvajal over someone like Ramos, who's been a loyal servant of the club for quite a while. The Catalan-Spanish journalist Josep Pedrerol confirmed that Ramos met with President Perez a few hours before their league meeting with Elche CF. The club president offered Real's captain to extend his current contract for another year with the club in the meeting and suggested Ramos to stick with the same amount he's earning at the moment. But the Andalusian didn't agree with the terms offered by the club president and pointed out that he would start listening to offers from other clubs. Perez made perfect sense when he offered Ramos a one-year extension because the defender has reached an age where he wouldn't be playing too regularly, and to offer such a player a contract in excess of €15 million annual salary doesn't make any sense to the club, especially during this difficult time when the entire world is going through serious financial turmoil. With his contract set to expire in the summer, Ramos is still wanted by a host of top European clubs, including Paris Saint-Germain. According to Pedrerol, things got a little bit complicated when Ramos shared. Someone from PSG has told me that they are going to create a great team with me and Lionel Messi. The Parisian project looks awesome, with former Tottenham Hotspur manager Mauricio Pochettino taking over from Thomas Tuchel at the helm. The French champions sacked their head coach 4 months after they lost the Champions League final against Bayern Munich. But things started to get complicated after Tuchel voiced his disagreement over player recruitment with sporting director Leonardo, who later on advised Tuchel to show some respect before going out into the public like that. A host of players have been linked with PSG ever since Poch has taken control of the managerial seat. But it looks like the Argentine football manager would like to first fill the void left by the departure of Thiago Silva to English Premier League club Chelsea. The Parisians want to sign an established defender with a reputation of turning around weak defences. Together with Marquinhos, Ramos can make a formidable partnership that can bring European glory to Paris, which they're lacking at the moment. Pochettino, who brought Spurs with an average squad to the final of the Champions League during the 18-19 campaign, is expected to bring European glory to the French club with more established star names such as Neymar, Kylian Mbappe, Marco Verratti, Angel Di Maria and Ander Herrera respectively. And with Lionel Messi linked with the Liga champions, PSG have every chance to add this trophy to their cabinet for the first time in their history. This is what Pochettino had to say when asked whether he's looking to add the prolific Argentina striker to his squad. To be honest, we're not talking about that. It's been a crazy period for us, trying to adapt to a new club with meetings, training, preparing for the game tomorrow, which is the main objective. We're going to have time to talk in the future, but any big player in the world is always welcome at Paris Saint-Germain. I'm in direct contact with the sporting director. A club like PSG with structure in place is always keeping an eye on a wide range of players. I think we will make the best decision for the club and for the team. Messi shocked the world after announcing his decision to leave FC Barcelona at the end of his contract, which runs out in the summer. This move would reunite the 33-year-old goal machine with Neymar, who publicly disclosed his desire to play alongside the Argentina forward once again. What I want most of all is to play with Messi again, to be able to enjoy him once again on the pitch. He can play in my place, I have no problem with that, but I want to play with him next year for sure. We have to do it next season, the Brazilian striker said. Pochettino has another important task at his hands, to convince Mbappe, who's linked with a move away to Real Madrid in the summer, to extend his stay at Parc des Princes. The 22-year-old was reportedly offered a 5-year contract by the Spanish club that could make him the highest-earning player of all time. If Pochettino can convince the French attacker to stay by promising to go for star player transfers in the summer such as Ramos and Messi, Mbappe could extend his stay for another year, and that could make a fearsome attacking trio of Neymar, Messi and him. The Argentine coach is also looking to reunite with some of the players he's already worked with in the past, such as Christian Eriksen, Hugo Lloris and Dele Alli. Real Madrid currently have Eder Militao, Nacho Fernandez and Rafael Varane as other options in the centre of the defence, though the former two have played a combined total of just 5 games this season in La Liga. Consequently, Real Madrid are looking for other alternatives available in the market and are linked with Villarreal's 23-year-old promising centre-back Pau Torres as an alternative to Ramos, whose future with the Spanish club remains up in the air. If the reports in the media are to be believed, Villarreal have inserted a €50 million release clause in his contract. Given the financial situation, the solution looks too expensive, or the Spanish club might have to convince Villarreal to spread the cost of the transfer in annual instalments. The Spanish club, meanwhile, are looking at other options if they're unable to get Torres due to the hefty asking fee. A host of reputable journalists have indicated that Real will go all out for Bayern Munich's David Alaba, whose contract is set to expire in June and will be available as a free agent. As things stand, the central defender is unwilling to extend his stay at the Allianz Arena beyond the summer of 2021. Zinedine Zidane wants to add the Austrian defender to his squad should Ramos refuse to put pen to paper in the coming months, but Alaba has other offers on the table from reputed clubs such as Chelsea, Liverpool and Manchester United. Football and transfer expert Fabrizio Romano confirmed that Jurgen Klopp is after Alaba after losing Virgil van Dijk, Joel Matip and Joe Gomez to injuries. The English club could hijack the experienced defender right from under the noses of Real if the Spanish club doesn't make its move. Romano tweeted, "Liverpool are among the 5 clubs that have contacted David Alaba agent to sign him next summer, but Real Madrid are leading the race. They're pushing to sign Alaba. David dreams of playing for Real Madrid and talks with Real are progressing." Ramos is also attracting interest from Serie A outfit Inter Milan and would likely head straight to Italy if a move to Paris failed to materialise. However, one thing's for certain, regardless of how his future pans out in the coming months, any team that ends up welcoming Ramos would be signing a player who's definitely not past his prime and still has a few more years left to give in top-flight football.